YouTube, what's going on? This is Liston 3270 with Liston Unfiltered. This video is going to be about Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier's trilogy. Okay, so the first fight they had was March 5th, 1971. And it was a great fight. Muhammad Ali was 2 fights back from his exile, and Frazier was champion. It happened in Madison Square Garden. Great fight. Muhammad Ali lost by decision. Was knocked down in the last round as well in the fight. Took a tremendous left hook, but was able to get up in the last round. Frazier had to spent some time in the hospital after the fight. He almost died. His blood pressure went up and his face was swollen. He was very beaten up. Ali was beaten up as well. Before that fight, Ali had a very tough fight against Oscar Bonavena, who really pushed him and really made Ali have to dig deep to win, even though no one speaks about this, but the ending of that fight was rather controversial as well. But because it's Muhammad Ali, no one speaks about it. But Ali just basically stood over Bonavena, kept knocking him down, and the referee just let it go, and that was that. And but be that as it may, a very good fight. Now, the second Muhammad Ali and Frazier fight was probably the worst of the entire 3. Muhammad Ali dominated. Frazier looked terrible. He was definitely a step slower. Couldn't really mount much of an offense. Was even hurt by Ali early on in the fight. Ali won very easily. Definitely no one talks about the second fight. No one really bothers with it much. It's definitely the worst of the 3. Now, moving on, the Thrilla in Manila. The Thrilla in Manila is very interesting for a number of reasons, and that's really going to be the focal point of this video here. Basically, now Frazier and Ali both went to war, and the general consensus is that both fighters were spent. Now, I've made a video earlier about Frazier when he fought Foreman, and he lost and how he was spent. But for the most part, he really came into this fight in Manila with Ali in very good shape. And these 2 guys went to war, and very good fight with these guys. A great fight. It's a toss-up. I guess the Thrilla in Manila, I mean, everybody has their opinion, but I guess the Thrilla in Manila would probably be ranked higher than the fight of the century because Ali won it. But I'm going to touch on that too. The ending of the fight right now. Now, the ending, Eddie Futch would not allow Frazier to go out for the final round. Frazier telling Eddie Futch, his trainer, I can visualize him, I can go out. Frazier says, no, Joe. He would not allow Frazier to go out. Now, this is very controversial because a guy like Joe Frazier, for all he had been through in boxing, to have absorbed the type of punishment he did up until that point, it was really only one more round. And, I know everybody feels differently about it. Me personally, I'm on the side that Eddie Futch should have absolutely let him go out there and see what would have happened. But we didn't see that. And what we did get to see is the fight getting stopped because Futch would not let Frazier go out for that final round. And also, Muhammad Ali could barely stand. And maybe Muhammad Ali wouldn't have came out for the final round. Maybe Frazier would have won by default. Maybe he would have just started the round and Muhammad Ali may not have been able to continue. Because after the fight, Frazier was partying. After the fight, Frazier was partying and Muhammad Ali couldn't move in his hotel room. He had been so beaten up. And, it's been said that Joe Frazier never spoke to Eddie Futch again after that because he felt so deeply about that. And I think all the heat, all of the the passion and everything leading up to these fights, the background, everything, Frazier should have absolutely been able to go out and been able to see what he could have produced in a final round. And we don't know if Muhammad Ali would have even been able to fight. And Eddie Futch, it wasn't a selfish move. I get where he's coming from. He's thinking of his fighter first. But, in my opinion, Frazier should have absolutely been allowed to continue in the fight. At least for the last round, to see what could have happened. And is Frazier right for not speaking to Futch anymore after that? That's something we can all discuss as well. So these are the questions that this video, poses. Would Muhammad Ali have come out for the final round in the Thrilla in Manila? If it was allowed to continue on Frazier's side? Is Frazier right for not speaking to Futch ever again in life after the Thrilla in Manila? And of all the people watching this video who are boxing fans and have seen the trilogy, what is your favorite fight of the trilogy and why? And basically, these are the questions for the video. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in the comment section. You give your opinions of the video, opinions on the questions. Let's get to it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Until then, until next time, I'm out.
Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and also your opinion regarding whether or not Joe Frazier should have been able to come out of his corner against Muhammad Ali. This was Liston Unfiltered.